respect your values? What do you do when you realize you are in a relationship with someone who does not respect your values? Do you stay in hopes that maybe one day the person will see my worth? One day the person will see my value. One day the person will see how good of a spouse I am. One day the person will see how great I am. Therapy works. Yeah. It does, but it takes a certain type of individual to want to go to therapy. And that's a person that realizes that they are dismissive, they are narcissistic to some degree, self-centered, and they really want to change those behaviors. But let me ask you a question. How many people who suffer from those traits actually want to go to therapy to get help? You know why they don't want to go to therapy and get help? Guess why? Because they got you in the relationship to blame it on. You see, some people are in relationships. Some people are in relationships with others simply because by being in the relationship with them, they can always find someone to take responsibility for their flaws. See, this is why some people don't want to be single. Because as long as you are single, you got to deal with your mess because it's just you. And even in that instance, sometimes you're still blaming, well, if so-and-so would have did this, we would still be together. If so-and-so would have just did this, we would still be married. And so, even though they are single, they're still blaming the failures. They're still blaming their failures, still blaming their inadequacies on the people that they were in previous relationships with. So they scramble to try to find somebody else to go into a relationship with so that they don't have to face their own inadequacies. They can always blame it on the other person. Some people are in a relationship with other people. They are in a relationship with themselves. Narcissistic. They are in love with themselves. They are in a relationship with themselves. The only reason they need you is because the flaws and the mistakes and the inadequacies that they see within themselves, they can't face them, so they dump them all on you. This is a classic narcissist. They are in love with themselves. They only need you to be the fall guy. That's all they need you for. So you make me angry. You make me upset. I'm not happy when I'm with you. You understand? You ever heard that before? They're dumping it all on you. They are in reality in love with themselves. But they need somebody to be the fall guy. Because as long as they have somebody to be the fall guy, they never have to look in the mirror and deal with their own issues. They can always blame them on somebody else. It's your fault. You don't make me happy. I was happy until I met you. I was happy until I got into this relationship with you. I used to be happy. So, good luck with therapy with that person. Good luck trying to encourage that person to go for therapy. Those type of people don't usually go for therapy. When you're in a relationship with somebody like that, it's best to run. Run. That's the only solution to that. Either that or armor up, numb yourself to what you are, emotionally numb yourself to what you are getting ready to go through so that you can just make it to the other end with just an inkling of your sanity left. And that's what people do when they're in relationships with people like that. They numb themselves. So I don't have to feel anymore because I'm tired of this person hurting me. So I numb myself emotionally so I can just tolerate being in a relationship with that person. Some of our grandparents have gone through that. They got married young, 13, 14, 15 years old, and they're with this person for the rest of their lives, but 80 to 90% of their relationship has just been tolerance. They tolerated them, and that's not a good place to be. That's not a good place to be. And that's not what we're encouraging here.